The trading geek, as many will call him, or Brad Go, is one of the most influential forex traders in which we have in the YouTube space today. And I'm going to be trying his forex trading strategy to see how much I can make from the forex market and to analyze the market and just to basically see if his strategy works or not. So I want to be showing you the markets in which I'm anticipating and what I'm expecting from them, because I've already done my analysis, and let me just show you what I'm expecting from each market. So let's see if his strategy does work. The first market I'm anticipating is the AUDUSD. Now it's very simple. I'm expecting a break under and retest because this is a pair I've been on for a very long time. I entered it initially here. We took it all the way to the downside and we made profit, serious cash out, and then it has come all the way back up here. So I'm expecting a break under and retest to this level, and then I take it to the downside. That is for AUDUSD, very simple. And then for the next one, USDCHF. USDCHF has already started playing out, but I'm still expecting some retest back to this entry point, and once I get my retest, then I take it to the downside. This is for USDCHF. Very simple, very straightforward. USDCHF got to this very important key zone, tapped it, went to the downside, and came again to tap it again, giving us a double top. So we have some good reasons to push the market to the downside. And I mean, I wish I saw this earlier. I would have taken it all the way to the downside, but that is fine and good. I missed this one earlier, and ladies and gentlemen, I am missing this one also, but I'll try as much as possible not to miss this one because this is going to be a very important trade for USDCHF. Next one we have here is the NZDUSD. Now, specifically for NZDUSD, I'm expecting a retest to this level, and then I take it to the upside. If we go to a 4 hours time frame on NZDUSD and scroll out to see how the market has been behaving, not really that much. It gave us like a head and shoulder, broke and retest, and it failed to push to the downside, but it kept on pushing to the upside. So I'm going to be expecting some retest to this level to finally take it down to this upside. And then the next one is the USDJPY. Now obviously I'm expecting the exact same thing, a retest to this level and then push to the downside, because if we go out on a 4 hours time frame, the AUD-USD pair is something that I have been anticipating for a very long time. We had this consolidation around here and it broke down and retested. Now this is a very major key level in which it has retested previously on the 4 hours time frame. It has retested it previously and it has been wasting so much time to take it to the downside, but finally it seems like it is making it to the downside. So this point, if we can see here, is a point that has respected previously. So I'm expecting it to pull back and retest, and then we'll take it to the downside. The 45 minutes, I believe we now understand the concept of the trade, just a pullback and back to the downside. And then for the next one, which is XAUSD. Now, for those of you who know me, XAUSD is a pair I have traded a lot, and sometimes I avoid it a lot. Now, initially, XAUSD, I had a miss out on this trade. I anticipated this trade perfectly, but I saw it somewhere here. It was just 2 pips left, and I was like, you know what, let me just hold on, go to bed and wake up. And immediately I woke up, pew, all the way to it. I mean, it had already gotten to my take profit level perfectly, and I missed it. But there are trades I've entered on AUD or XAUSD that have gone negative. Just to prove to you that nobody is perfect in the forex market, this is one of the trades I entered expecting it to push to the downside, and then all of a sudden just pushed me to the upside. This was another trade, but I didn't enter this one, so to God be the glory. So AUD or XAUUSD right now, was expecting to enter this one. I never made it into this one, and we can see this very wonderful doji right here. Then again, this is another one I'm expecting. It came to this high and retested, so I'm expecting it also to come to this high to retest, then we take it higher to the upside. So for XAUSD, it is going higher, and I've anticipated XAUSD before in my former video where I said buy gold, and you can see a clip of it. So if we go over to the monthly time frame for XAUUSD, you can see I made the anticipation sometime when the market was still at 2,000. I think it was sometime here. If we trace it, the market was still sometime at $2,000 when XAUUSD was going for about $2,000. Now XAUUSD is approaching $3,000 because I looked at the trade, and this was back then the overall high, and it broke above the all-time high, and now XAUUSD is already at its new all-time high. is always at its all-time high. So we're not expecting it to be slowing down anytime soon from now, because the market is really booming at its all-time high. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the trades I'm anticipating for the week. I hope they all play out perfectly. Okay, bye for now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, first things first, today is Thursday, 9:28 p.m. and let me show you what the markets are doing. This is USDJPY. For USDJPY, it has had a break under and retest, and I'm expecting a break under retest to the downside. This is a trade I missed. Literally a whole lot of my trades, I have been predicting them correctly, but I have been missing them because I always have problems with sleep. My trade plays out from 6 a.m. in the morning till around 9 a.m. and on most cases I am asleep that time. So I've missed this one. I also missed this one. This is USDJPY and I missed almost all of them. So let's start from XAUUSD. So for XAUUSD, I entered this trade on XAUUSD and it stopped me out, but I'm still expecting to enter it again if I get a break above and retest to take it to the upside. Then for GU, I have not entered any trade on GU, but I'm speculating. So for GU, let me delete this. I'm expecting sales from GU. Now you can see it came to this area of interest in which it has respected once, twice, and a whole lot of times. This is on a 45 minutes time frame. I'm expecting, as it has come to this level, maybe the worst thing it could do is it could take itself back up to this level. My fear is it could come to this level to retest before we take it to the downside. I don't know, because if we see this got to this level, this got to this level, and a whole lot of times it always gets to this other key level. So I would be avoiding GBPUSD right now. Then for EURJPY, now for EURJPY, I was actually on this trade, but I got out here and it pisses me off. The reason I got out so early was because I expected, or I was thinking as the market got here, maybe it may retest to this key level before it goes to the downside. So I was thinking it would go back entirely, so I didn't want to risk it. So what I was expecting was, I was expecting a break and retest, then I would re-enter the trade right here. Then I would re-enter the trade right here after getting a break and retest, and this would have still been perfect. It would have still been the exact same thing. But then again, I got this break and retest and I did not see the trade, and I always complain about these things, but it's fine and good. There are still other opportunities I have. USDJPY, I think I've spoken about this one. It has gotten a break underneath, in which it has been on a downtrend for a very, very, very long time. So all the way from here, or I think even higher, it has been on the downtrend all the way from here down. So we're still expecting it to be making lower lows and lower highs. So it is for USDJPY. So I'm just expecting that it has had the break. So I'm expecting the retest to this level, then we'll take it to the downside. Then NZDUSD, I don't think I'm really expecting much. I was expecting a retest a long time ago, in which it didn't give us a retest, but it got to our levels. Then for EURUSD, so I was expecting a break under and retest from EURUSD. This would have been a simple trade, not that much, and I mean it played out. But it played out so fast, but then again it has come back to this level, so I can re-enter this trade right now to the downside. But I don't know, I'm just not having the urge to take any trades. I think it's because I lost on XAUSD. Then USDCHF, this is another very annoying trade, USDCHF, because I've been predicting USDCHF. If you go to the daily time frame, I've been predicting USDCHF for a very, very long time, and I've been missing literally every one of them. We can see I predicted this move to the downside and it went perfectly. I missed it. And if you can see, there's this smaller one on, I think it's going to make sense on a 1 hour time frame. On a 1 hour time frame, so you can see we had this head and or inverse head and shoulder, right? We had this inverse head and shoulder. Rather, it made a break above and retest, and it got to this direction perfectly. I predicted the trade and it went perfectly to the upside, in which I still missed. And then again, I said I'm expecting a break under and retest. It had the break under and retest. I missed it, but then this is the second opportunity, in which listen, it has gotten to this place perfectly. So we're expecting it to push to the downside, but like I said, I don't know, I just do not have an urge to trade, but maybe I would enter this USDCHF pair. I'll get into the USDCHF pair in a minute. Maybe this is the only pair I could get into. Then GBPNZD. GBPNZD did not go directly, or it did not go towards my direction, but we've had a break under and return, so it means it's going to push to the downside, in which I don't even want to enter this trade right now. So if there's any trade I'm going to enter, it's the USDCHF. So if there's any trade I'm going to be entering, it is the USDCHF. Once I get into this trade, I'm going to update you guys. Bye for now.